Sometimes the tench bites are tiny little plucks that you strike at. Other times you have a definite indication that something has picked up the bait, and it was the latter just now. I've got a squeaky reel. It works though. That's the important thing. It's coming in quite quickly. He powered off just for a few seconds. Let me net it and I'll show you what I've caught. Well, on this occasion, although I did get the fish in the net and on the bank, it's actually made its own way back a little bit sooner than I expected. What had happened was the hook was hooked twice around the fish's mouth, so it was easier to cut the hook. And as I was doing so, the fish made its way into the water. I did catch one though, honestly, so I'm not a blanker. But hopefully I will be back with a proper fish in front of the camera. I've just lost a fish. It felt like a tench, certainly a decent one, but when I brought the hook back in, there was a scale on there that had masked the hook point. So that's obviously not a tench. Looks like a roach, a good one as well. So I'm not sure what happened in terms of sequence of events, but what I do know is that hopefully, use that word a lot this morning, I think, hopefully it's a case of third time lucky, as they say. The squeaky reel is in operation again. Let's hope that I can get this one in the net, on the bank, and on this occasion in front of the iPhone. Almost there. Up until this particular point, the blog entry was going to be called something like "The One That Didn't Get Away That Got Away," or something like that. However, it's all changed because I've got the first fish, not of the session, but the first one that's viewable. Within a few minutes of recasting, another fish on the end of the line. I've just said hello to a Bedlington Terrier that passed by. Funny how we know the names of the dogs very often, but we don't know the names of the people. It's like that where we live. My wife will say, "I've just been talking to so-and-so," and she'll know the name of the dog, but not necessarily the name of the person. That comes in time, of course, you get to know people. Here's the tench. These don't have names. Carp do, but not tench. The unmistakable sign that you've caught a tench, slime all the way down the line. You can easily get rid of that, of course, and you need to, so keep it nice and clean. I'm fishing with a grain of corn on a size 10 hook length of about 7 inches, and it's very, very simple. 6-pound line straight the way through, no swivel. There's a shot, a bead, and a 3/8 of an ounce lead. I'm quiver tipping, of course, casting out about 3-4 rod lengths from the bank over brown crumb and sweet corn, tightening up slightly and then waiting for that rod tip to move. Lots of liners, which is always a good sign because it means that you've got feeding fish right in front of you. Some you catch and some you don't, and some you do and you don't even get to show to the camera. And I think I'm going to use that heading actually, because writing as I do on a daily basis, it's nice to have something different as a headline. Another confident take there. Struck into that and playing the fish. You saw the family of swans at the start of the video. They were roosting, so I beat them to the start of the day. I also spotted 3 cormorants circling over the lake. They didn't drop, they moved on. But they've just taken the problem somewhere else, really, haven't they? I don't know what your thoughts are on cormorants, but if you check out my website, you can post beneath the blog entries themselves, whether it's something in the blog that prompts a thought or just something else in general. I'd love to hear from you. And also, worth mentioning that I've changed the format of my site. and the videos get posted immediately, but then they appear on YouTube a few days later. So if you want to keep on top of things, as it were, check out my website. Let's drop down now and net this tench. It's the smallest that I've caught this morning. Didn't seem like that initially because he powered off, and that's what they do, don't they? They give their all in that initial burst of trying to escape from you, and well, here it is. It didn't get away, did it?